In this video, we're going to walk through your labor matrix profit detail reports. We're going to start by opening up your report icon. We're going to make our way down to sales reports, and we hide them right up here at the top of the stack. Now we have both the detail and the summary version. Your detail is going to break down all the individual opportunities that you took advantage of. Now I'm going to grab a large splath of land here because I want to see some results on the screen. Now you are not going to pick 2 years of time here unless you want to burn up a bunch of trees. I am doing it simply because this is demonstration data. But what you're seeing here is each individual repair order number, 403, 445, 476, and each individual tenth of an hour that was added to those individual line items. The grand total is tallied here of $36.04. And as I scroll down the screen, I can see that I have the guide labor, the diag labor, the matrix testing labor. These are the different work orders that this was referenced. And as I make my way down, I'm going to get to the very bottom here, menu rate labor. Now let's get to page 2 so we can see what that's going to be. Individually, all of the 4 flavors of fluid flush are represented here. Now the grand total for the shop is listed here at $423.73. Now, we look at a detail report because we're looking for potential errors. Now, here we see something here as a strike. Anything in parentheses would be something worth doing some investigation. Now, in this report, I don't have to leave the screen. I can hit the F5 key on my keyboard if I want to do a little bit of recon. And that recon is now going to give me the opportunity to go and look at 435 and see what happened there. Why do I have the parentheses there on that ticket? What was represented? How do I go in and I dig into that ticket? And once I've done my investigation, I can make my way back if there is more than one of those to take a look at. Now, if I simply want to see the money, show me the money, so to speak, remember that 423.73. Because I can go to the summary report and save a whole lot of time and paper. I can run that same date range, and now I'm going to see that total amount represented here. It's simply going to break it down by the matrix examples. So it has all of that same relevant information for me broken down, but it's not going to have to give me the cellular level information. Now, there's this balance of good and potential bad. I would caution you that if this seems all too easy, that why would I go and look at that detail report? It'd be the same reason that you probably want to open up that statement that you get from your parts vendors and go and make sure that you go through that statement before you write a check and do that payable to make sure that that amount is correct. I know that's a nice warm and fuzzy feeling to see that that number is going to be considerably larger than this number here. But the reality is, let's make sure that that number is accurate. So running your detail report on a weekly basis is going to be the best practice. Looking at your total summary on a monthly, quarterly, annual basis, based on the understanding that you're running that detail report often enough to make sure that you're catching any inconsistencies, is going to give you the warm and fuzzy to make sure you know that this number is going to be accurate. We want to thank you for watching this video.